right. Always a fun one to play, especially if you got an 80s crowd going. We are doing, that chord had nothing to do with the song, actually. I don't think. So, maybe it did. Anyway, Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran. You know, one of those songs you didn't think would lend itself well to the acoustic guitar. Then you do it, and it sounds really well, and the people dig it, and you're like, all right, we're gonna do that one. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna keep it real simple for this. Really, it's an E chord. That intro's on the E, but we're gonna play the chords we're playing are E. We got a C, and if this is not a bar chord friendly song, just so you know. So I played C bar chord, G, F, and then a B flat. I guess you can do it with the capo, but I don't like to because the riff in that intro is key. So, but it comes in on the E, basically, okay? So we're going to take a look at this one. Let's dive into it. I'll show you how I do this, at least how I do it, how it works, and hopefully it works for you. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A lot coming this year. We're growing, which is great. So, that was a bum note, but that's free of charge for everybody out there. So let's get into it. Hungry Like the Wolf, Duran. All right, so this song comes in basically on an E riff. All right, and it comes in on the E chord, I guess. And just to show you how easy that opening is, I'm not even playing the chord. You know, just one string and these two open strings down here. So it's open E and then open E and B over here. But I'm holding the E chord, and you'll see why. So get that rhythm going. So open 6 string, 1 and 2, 6 string, 1 and 2. And because it's solo acoustic, I kind of do some percussion in there. Just to kind of give it a little, you hear some layers, and your ear is hearing what the song should sound like anyway with these extra little hits in there, okay? So that's all based off an E chord. The riff. So what am I doing? I am just taking I'm taking an E shaping. It's actually an E, it's a sus4. But I'm just playing the notes. So I'm on the 3rd string. I'm going from 2 to 1. And then from 2 to 1, going to the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So it's the same notes. I'm just playing them a little bit differently in terms of just the speed. All right? Put it all together. And if you're playing that E chord, your index finger is already locked in place there because it's not moving at all for either the chord or the riff. All right, and that now will continue into the verse. I don't know the words. I just play. Not that well, obviously. And then you're going to go to a D chord for those do parts. And I just, how you want to do this on the acoustic guitar is up to you. I sometimes will just strum it and then let the vocals kind of just, kind of dance over that basically. Or I've done a different palm mute if there's too much, if there's dead space there. But you're going from the verse right there, that E. And it continues, all right? We're going into the chorus. This is where, if you don't like bar chords, you're not going to like this song. So, to a C. Right? So here's what we're doing. We're going to a C, G, B flat. So it's a C, G, to an F, to a B flat. Okay? First part of the chorus. When we get to the second part of the chorus, I tend to play this as a power chord. And I'll slide into that C again. Power chord. And that second time around on C, I'll play as a power chord. To the G bar chord. And I'm hungry like the D. So the only difference there is we're doing first part of the chorus C, G, F, B flat, and then we come back around C, G, F, D. And you'll see what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth between playing the chord and just kind of hitting some strings just to mix it up, because if you're doing it solo acoustic or there's only one guitar, regardless, it just adds to it a little bit more. All right, coming to that D into the second verse, and what I'll do is, so the D is my transition, and I'll just do a slide. Low E string, somewhere up here I'll grab a note, and I'll come back up, right off. We start all over again. Same thing, doesn't change. Okay, we're going back into the verse, we're going back into the chorus. The only other difference here, and again, being that it's the acoustic guitar, you make this however you want. It's up to you. I'm all for whatever you think is best. We're coming out of the chorus. The whole part where hungry like the wolf, hungry like the wolf. I don't remember how many times it's going to come around, but you make this your own. I'm just kind of going D to an E. And if you're playing live and the people are into it, you can use this to kind of just talk to the crowd. You can hang on this for 10 minutes, like Freebird Live, whatever you want to do. And then when you're ready to come back in, you're going back into the chorus, and then you can kind of hang on. And that's the whole song for the most part on the acoustic guitar. Obviously, if you're doing full band, I don't know if this will be exactly what you're looking for, but it's going to get you pretty close. All right. So for that, check it out. Hopefully, you like this. Give it a shot. This is standard tuning, by the way. So, see what you think. It's a fun one. 80s. Can't go wrong with the 80s. The great 80s, right? So, any requests, let me know down below in the comments. If you haven't done so, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love it. See you on the next one. Later, everyone.